morning. I'm Amit Pakaril and let's begin with the top stories of this hour. Transportation between Dailek and Kantipur comes to a complete standstill due to landslide. At least 3 people killed in Rohtahat boat accident due to contractor company's delay in bridge construction. Nepal under pressure to give continuity to SAARC along with BIMSTEC as the chair nation of both the organizations leads to trade deficit with the member nations. The US and Mexico reached a common ground on key trade terms as pressure mounts to complete renegotiation of the North American Free Trade Agreement. And Andy Murray makes it to the second round of the US Open tennis tournament. World number 1 Simona Halep crashes out of the first round on the women's side. Transportation service has come to a complete standstill due to the relentless landslide on 100 km stretch of the Karnali Highway between Dailek to Kalikot. The Karnali Highways has been obstructed for the past 10 days due to landslides at Ratikola, Kattekola, Dahikola and 16 other places lying between Dailek and Chumla region. The locals in Karnali region are saying that people's representatives in the local province and federal government have not paid much attention to upgrading the highway, despite the pre-election claims of bringing a massive transformation to general life in Karnali. Even as people have somehow managed to cross Ratikola, risking their lives, the condition in other landslide-prone places is too risky to carry out similar adventure. Although excavator is used to clear debris during the daytime to resume transport to some extent, there are repeated landslide cases to make travel all the more risky.
बच्चाको पनि आफ्नो पनि अपरानी बचाउनु पर्यो माथिबाट अब त्यतिकै आएर मार्दियो भने बच्चाको आफ्नो हाल अब त्यतिकै त्यहीमै हुने भयो त्यही भएर दौडेर परानी त बचाउनु पर्यो गाडी आउँदै हिँड्दैन गाडी ब्लक भइगयो त्यही पहिरोको कारणले
यो समस्या सधैँ यस्तै हो
सधैँ अब पानी नआएकै न फुटेर अब यस्तो पहिरो गयो त अनि पानी आए त ब्लक भइहाल्छ अलिअलि पानी परे पनि.
The miserable condition of the Karnali Highway has added to the plight of Karnali folks who are yet to feel the presence of government at the local, provincial and federal levels. Meanwhile, as many as 500 houses have been inundated due to deluge triggered by incessant rainfall in Saptakosi River. Around 3,000 local residents have been displaced due to the inundation. According to the locals, water have been entering the human settlements after the Indian government constructed a pilot channel along the Kosi River last year, causing the river to divert its course. Now let's move on to the national political update. Being the current chair nation, Nepal is hosting the 4th Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC Summit. The 4th BIMSTEC Summit is scheduled for the 30th and 31st of August. Coincidentally, Nepal is also the current chair nation of the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, SAARC. Out of the 8 member nations of SAARC, 5 are also the member nations of BIMSTEC. The 19th SAARC summit, which was supposed to be hosted by Pakistan in November 2016, was cancelled after India refused to take part, citing that Pakistan harbored cross-border terrorism. A majority of the leaders of the SAARC nations will be attending the BIMSTEC summit. It is yet to be seen what kind of efforts Nepal will make at the BIMSTEC summit to give continuity to SAARC. Speaking at the parliamentary meeting yesterday, former Prime Minister Baburam Bhattarai suggested that Nepal should fulfill its responsibility towards BIMSTEC and SAARC being the current chair nation of both the organizations. If the role of BIMSTEC and SAARC that brings together Southeast Asian and South Asian countries together is made more effective, only then Nepal can reap benefits in economic and technical aspects. Tourism, energy, trade and transportation are some of the possible areas of these aspects. Tactical experts opine that India is making efforts to make SAARC ineffective and to increase the influence of BIMSTEC after India's sour relation with Pakistan and the increasing influence of China in the area. Doubts have arisen whether the SAARC nations, including Nepal, will be influenced by such tactics of India. And time now for a short break. For more news, do stay with us.
Reliance Cement, Hamra Bhavishya, Hamra Reliance.
Kantipur International College, College of Hotel Management and Engineering, New Baneshwar, Kathmandu.
Divya LED Light, Ujalo Madam, Kharcha Panikam, LED Lagao, Bijli Bachao. Lucky Jewelers, New Road, Kathmandu. Har Ghar Ko Shan, Vidicon, Utkristata Ko Anubhav. Hamro Hyundai Parivar. Kamna Seva Vikas Bank Limited. Pragati Ko Aadhar, Kamna Seva Sanga Karobar. Panchakanya CPVC Pipe and Fitting. Sri Hari Agarbatti Ko Basna, Pura Huncha Prathna. Bhanera Haina, Banera number 1. Jagdamba Steel, Sagun, Plyboard and Door, Sabai Sahansa, Barsau Rahansa, in association with upcoming news.
Welcome back after the break. The locals of Rohtad have lost lives and properties due to boat accidents. This is duly due to the negligence of the contractor company and the delay in the construction of the bridge. The construction of the bridge that connects the Gaur headquarters with more than 24 villages in Rohtad's Ishanath municipality started 4 years ago. However, the locals of these villages are still having to use boats to cross the Lal Bakhaya river as the bridge has not been completed yet. The infamous Pappu Construction had received the Lal Bakhaya bridge project from the Ministry of Urban Development on 30th of June 2014. Pappu Construction signed the project for a sum of 16.86 million rupees and had committed to completing the project by July of 2017. However, the contractor company has violated the agreed deadline and locals are still having to cross the river on boats. Due to the negligence of the company, 3 locals have lost their lives so far in the boat accidents. According to the staff of the road division, Pappu Construction has been officially questioned on the project. However, the company has not responded. A boat carrying 27 locals had met with the pillar of the under construction bridge, 3 of whom were found dead while 2 were still missing. More than 12 people had lost their lives 5 years ago in this same time. It is imperative of the government to take action against the contractor company that take up projects but fail to deliver, resulting in loss of lives and property. It has been a year since the construction of the 14-kilometer 6-lane road extending from Mohana Bridge of Thangari to Attaria started. However, the slow-paced and unmanaged construction has left the public struggling due to dust in winter and muddy roads in monsoon. And in this contest, we had asked the travelers and locals what problems have they been facing due to the delay in the construction. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
यो बिजुलीका पोलहरु यो टेलिफोनका लाइनहरु अझै लथालङ्ग छ त्यहाँ ठाउँ ठाउँमा ढुङ्गाहरु फालिएका छन् इट्टाहरु फालिएका छन् त्यो खाल्टाहरु खनिएका छन्
यो सबै सडकहरु हिलामै भाछन् हैन एक्सिडेन्टको घटनाहरु दिन प्रतिदिन बढ्दै गइरहेछ बाटो साङ्ग्रिँदै गइरहेछ यहाँ सबै एकदम लथालिङ्ग छ
कहिले बन्ने भन्ने कुनै किसिमको ठेगाना छैन
व्यापार गर्ने वातावरण पनि भएन यो बिजुलीको लाइनहरु उखाडेर जाने अथवा खानेपानीको लाइनहरु फोडेर जाने र उहाँहरुले काम गर्दा गर्दै यो चाहिँ 2 वर्षसम्म तपाईहरु व्यापार बन्द गर्नुस् र घर बस्नुस् भन्नु पर्यो र हामी पसल बन्द गरेर पनि बस्छौं विकासको लागि हामी घाटा सहेर पनि बस्छौं
अब हिँड्ने यहाँ बर्खाको टाइममा यति हिलो हुन्छ यहाँ देखि तपाई अत्तरिया पुग्नुस् अत्तरिया पुग्दाखेरि यति कष्ट सहे छु मैले भित्रका गल्लीहरु चाहिँ हिलाम्य भइराछन् मान्छेहरुले चाहिँ बच्चाहरुलाई चाहिँ स्कुल जानलाई अप्ठ्यारो भइराछ
यत्रतत्र छरिएर रहेका पोलहरु छन् यी व्यवस्थित हुन सकेका छैन टेलिकमको टेलिफोनका लाइनहरु व्यवस्थित हुन सकेका छैन र त्यो सँगसँगै जोडिएका पूर्व र पश्चिम जोडिएको जो शाखा बाटोहरु छन् त्यो बाटोहरुमा पनि मान्छेको आवागमन गर्नमा हिडुल गर्नमा अवरोध छ जसले गर्दा धेरै ठाउँमा दुर्घटना घटेका छन्
And it's now time for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And the question is, what can be done to save children from the habit of using smart devices, including mobile and tablet? And options are A, parents should give time, B, allocate fixed time, and C, urge them in sport activities. The voting is on. Type NAWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Now the sports update.
Sports news.
All Nepal Football Association (INFA) has announced the national squad for the upcoming SAF Championship to be held in Bangladesh from the 4th of September. Acting Chief Coach Balgopal Mahajan announced the squad trimming the squad to 20 from 29. Nirajan Kharka has made a comeback to the team while George Prince Karki was left out. Kiran Chemjong, BK Skutu and Alan Neopane are the three custodians in the team. Dinesh Rajbamsi, Devin Thamang, Captain Biras Maharjan, Ananda Thamang, Aditya Chaudhary, Rohit Chand and Suman Aryal will man the defense. The midfield has Hemanta Thapa Magar, Heman Gurung, Vishal Rai, Sunil Bal, Sujal Shrestha and Nirajan Kharka. Likewise, Bharat Khawas, Bimal Khartimagar, Navayug Shrestha and Anjan Bista will play in the forward line. Nepal will begin the SAF Championship campaign with a match against Pakistan on 4th of September. Nepal's next matches are scheduled against Bhutan and home team Bangladesh. The top two teams from the group will advance to the semi-finals. Nepal has never lifted the SAF Championship. And before we wrap up, a reminder of the top stories. Transportation between Gailek and Kalikot comes to a complete standstill due to landslide. At least 3 people killed in Rohtak port accident due to contractor companies' delay in bridge construction. Nepal under pressure to give continuity to SAARC along with BIMSTEC as the chair nation of both the organizations leads to trade deficit with the member nations. The US and Mexico reached a common ground on key trade terms as pressure mounts to complete renegotiation of the North American Free Trade Agreement. And Andy Murray makes it to the second round of the US Open tennis tournament. World number 1 Simona Halep crashes out of the first round on the women's side. And that's all for this hour. Keep watching Kantipur TV SD for more news and entertainment. Have a good day.